Well, the priest and the yeah. Still shamelessly showing your face in public, I see. Where are you off to now? Hunting the dragon in the old castle, summoning the Jinn and demon? Going to Firestone Forest. No indeed, you played to see a local neighborhood home. Guess you learned your lesson. Of course, that forest is right next to the port. Pretty useless adventures if that's the best you can do. Whatever, keep talking. We've got more important things to do than listen to you. Let's go. Welcome to deal with any dragons or demons you run into. What's up with them? They're taking this stuff way too seriously, don't you think, boss? Uh-huh. So, guideboard. You have unlocked guideposts. You'll find guideposts scattered across the land, which let you warp to notable locations you visited before. You can press the back button to return directly to Ryza's room. Hey. So, we shall utilize this. So, Raisin District, Kraken Port, Firestone Forest. Go here, yes. Sweet. And then, we need to go this way. So, there should be nameless grass. Is that nameless grass? No. Okay. Okay, it sparkles. Fair enough. I'm going to play probably 1,000 times, but it feels different coming here with a purpose. You remember what it is you have to gather? You're making fun of me? Well, you have a habit of rushing into situations without you're really thinking. Am I wrong, pal? You need to check on something for Ample, and then get ready to train with Lila. This area's pretty safe, so you'll be finding your own, won't you? Oh, you two are so motivated. Good luck. Time to get gathering. So, gathering tutorial. Often find synthesis materials laying around in the field. Gathering is the act of picking these up. Either take things by pressing A to simply pick them up, or X to take a swing at them. See something shining in the environment, approach it and press A to gather it. A won't work on everything, you may need to press X to take a swing instead. Press and hold X for a charge swing, which will let you potentially gather multiple materials at once. Same gathering spot may provide different items if you have special gathering items equipped. Try out lots of different things at each location and see what kinds of stuff you can find. So that must be the gathering items thing, gathering tools, but we don't have any as of yet. So, swing. Nameless grass. But I shall name it Steve. And take a swing. There's more nameless grass. Take a swing. And there we go. Should be enough, I hope. And head back and check the temple. How was your first gathering experience? Really fun. I'd never noticed how much neat stuff there was hiding in the forest. That's what your reaction was, then perhaps. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just glad to see you were so excited. And then let's assess your alchemy potential. Please observe what I'm about to do. So, most basic forms of alchemy, the recipe for green supplement. Alchemy allows you to create something from nothing, but if you don't follow the proper steps, you're doomed to fail. So watch carefully to make sure that doesn't happen. Collection of materials you need to toss into the cauldron. This is known as the material loop. Alchemy is all about adding the right items to the material loop in order to create whatever you desire. First, we'll add the nameless grass, which you gathered earlier, into the material loop. I'm sure this is obvious, but you need to possess the necessary materials before you begin synthesizing. So if you find anything that's useful for alchemy, make sure you gather plenty of it. But I digress, let's toss in the nameless grass. Did you notice the change in the material loop when you added the nameless grass? Let's try adding another nameless grass. Did you see that? By adding a second nameless grass, a new material loop connected and unlocked its hidden power. Of course, that doesn't mean you should all just add a bunch of strong materials at random. You have to consider how a material might connect to the material loop, and add the appropriate ones. This would probably go faster if you did it yourself. I prepared some water for you to use with the connected material loop. Most recipes will tell you exactly how many of each material you'll need for a synthesis. Green supplement requires at least 3 materials in total, so add in the nameless grass and the water did the trick. Finally, you need to mix the cauldron to begin the actual synthesis. Green supplement. Synth quality +5. It's a level C. Okay. To create this neutralizer, all you need is nameless grass and water. Now you try it. Right now, but I only watched you do it the front time. Simple enough, you should be able to do it just by copying what I did, if you've got the talent. Okay, so okay, time to take my big first big step. There we go. You need its recipe and an alchemy level, a level higher than the item level. You'll also need to toss additional ingredients into the material loop that the recipe doesn't mention. Check the icon to see how many materials you'll have to add. Once all the icons are blinking, press the start button to begin the synthesis. If you're missing any requirements, the item will turn red, so keep an eye on that while preparing your synthesis. Now to synthesize a green supplement. First select green supplement from the list. Each material loop has one of the 4 elements: fire, ice, lightning, or wind. Fire is red, ice is blue, lightning is yellow, and wind is green. Adding materials with the same element as a material loop will let you add its power, known as its element value. And then let's add a nameless grass to the material loop of effect 1. There we go. Using nameless grass with the wind element increases the material loop's element value by 1. Increasing the element value, we can unlock extra benefits like new item effects and higher quality. Some material loops require certain elements and element values. Once you get used to synthesizing, you should keep an eye out for conditions that will let you connect material loops. Go ahead and toss in another nameless grass to see if you can connect the material loop. There we go. Material loop has a high enough wind value, so you've unlocked synthesis quality +5 and the neighboring material loop. Synthesis quality 5 will increase the quality of the final synthesized item. The higher an item's quality, the stronger its attack or healing amount. Try to get the highest quality you can. Finally, let's add some clean water to connect the material loop. And we'll hit OK. There we go. And we've leveled up. So, how did we? Say I had another jackpot, or rather, this is the real jackpot. So you're saying you've got the talent, you can become an alchemist, or rather, you already are a beginner at least. I can't wait to get started, teacher. Fortunately, I can't be your teacher, I'm all but useless these days. What do you mean? I injured my arm, I can do basic synthesis, but anything requiring delicate technique is beyond me. Soon you're going to teach me all kinds of stuff. Don't get discouraged, anyone with talent can experiment and create recipes all on their own. Really. For now, seek experience, practice synthesizing, and soon you'll discover your own style of alchemy. My own style. Feel free to seek my help. I'll learn everything I can from you. Let me give you this book. It contains the alchemy fundamentals as well as a few basic recipes. Thank you so much. No use for it myself anyway. Try everything you can and get used to synthesizing. Once you can do all these recipes, you might be able to use another book or other books as inspiration to create your own. Create your own recipes. Try viewing things as an alchemist. Start training your imagination. Change your perspective, and even ordinary things can inspire you. That's what alchemy is all about. I imagine at least 1 or 2 stores on this island that must sell books, right? Fresh Strainer store in the Bowden district has a future. Go pick up. Yeah, okay. So books do stuff. Neat. Okay. So I picked up wheat, new discovery. Dried lumber is also apparently a new discovery. So this is seeing things from an alchemist's perspective, I assume. Which is basically nicking every fucking thing that's not nailed down. But that's RPGs in general, I would say. You seem to have a glow too. Sweet, got crabs. Hmm. Hmm. It's like from Minecraft, right? Clean water, clean water. Soft sand. More soft sandstone. Okay. So it's the ones that are like, chance of finding other things. Like gathering usually is it's you have a chance of finding specific things. Sunken residence. Okay. Oh, that's the ruins that's been mentioned. So some shells, Puramuri. So I'll just grab more of this stuff. More crabs. There's a fishing spot, but I would imagine can't do anything with it at this moment of time, because it don't have a fisher on it, which, makes sense. So we are gathering shit. There is a board. What am I doing now? Which someone start working on more recipes. Okay. So I suppose if I'm doing that, I might as well walk it and gather shit. There's scrap paper. Old Town Cemetery. So yeah, I do want to make more things before I call this Let's Try, so I am trying to get shit done. Or I'm trying to collect more things. It's another fishing spot. More scrap paper. Hello. Bye. What I need. My first dessert. So I can buy 24 coins short. Which I sell. What can I sell? I need to sell something. That can give me. Oh, let's see. So realistically, there are 2 each. That's 26. That's 33. That's 4. 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, 6. Oh, that one has the trait off expensive. Defense charge, critical destructive attack charge. Okay, what do I want? I will get. That's Kirk and Sweats, not Sweets. So, might as well buy this. Okay. Right. Let's see if there's more shit to collect. What's... Okay. Clean water. The fuck is wrong with you? Okay, so we can smack trees about. Rainbow grips. And then there's bound to be something down around here to gather, right? Apparently not. So yeah, I've 2 hours in to a normal playthrough, and I still haven't started the secret base. I know there is one because of the achievement, but I don't know how far in the game. I suspect that the ruins where that tougher enemy that kicked the shit out of us is. I would expect that to be the location because that seemed to be a good foundation. But that is a guess. Ooh la la. I think, yeah. I'll use that for a thumbnail as well, because it's quite nice. You know, Here's already alchemy, I have to get a cauldron, so where do I get a cauldron? I use this, it's just sitting here going to waste anyway. What did you want? Welcome to my atelier. Oh, I see. For what? Well, what's up with that huge pot? Oh, Emple told me the first steps. I need to become an alchemist. What has something to do with that? Where do you find that thing anyway? Soda pot? Well, I guess it is, but now it's an alchemy cauldron. Every alchemist needs one. What the heck is it? Atelier? Basically, the alchemy lab. Synthesizing stuff here all the time. Basically, you're an alchemist now. Why are you two acting so blasé? Should be an accent over that E. I thought you'd be way more, I don't know, impressed or something. Kind of busy doing our own thing, you know? We don't have room in our brains to get excited for you. Emple's already started teaching me the basics. I need to read my book. I have to make sure I don't fall down. And start looking through that book Emple gave me. I'm gonna make every last recipe. I should be able to find the materials around here somewhere. Party quests. Since Ryza and her friends are so motivated, they can now take on party quests. These are events in which the party will unlock unique goals as the game progresses. The goals will be listed in the quest menu as they're unlocked, so you can view them at any time. When you complete the goal, this will also be reflected in the quest menu. Completing these quests will show just how much stronger your friends have grown. Read my first dessert. Or read my first dessert. Learned how to make flour. Learned how to make honey. Read beginner's book. Learned how to make explosive uni. Make grass beans and bomb. Red supplement, blue supplement, yellow supplement. New discovery explosive uni. Auto add and select all. Auto add materials will automatically toss in materials, while select all will select all necessary materials from the container. Press in RB, right bumper, while selecting the material loop to use auto add materials. And also choose to prioritize by quality. To use select all, press right bumper while picking materials to put a check mark on the next to them, and then press A to add those items. Use auto add materials to simplify the synthesis, or use select all to toss in a bunch of materials at once. So, a crimson ore for that one. So we've made green supplement already. So that needs fuel, that's what I'm missing. That needs plant and water, that needs sand and water, seafood and water, flour and water. A red flour and water. So if we chuck that in, and then chuck water in, we can put in that shade of expensive because that's what the sand had. Transfer up to 3 traits, but first you'll need to unlock the required trait slots. So you level up the trait slot unlock, material loop, more trait slots will unlock. So be sure to level those up as you find them. Furthermore, some traits can be combined with themselves to level them up during synthesis. Trait levels will also increase with your alchemy level. The higher the level, the more powerful and effective they'll become. Creating synthesis will lead to more powerful traits to pursue the strongest item possible. So throw that in. So we can throw in. Okay, there's you can see the traits down the bottom left. Quality level 1, so we throw that on. So we can throw both in. Okay. So I've made 4 yellow supplements, I guess. That are expensive and high quality. So we can make 3 supplements. So if we throw in throw that in. Throw that in. Quality lip base. So I'm just so this will be okay, so we made that now. And we've made a blue supplement. And one more thing, and that'll explosive uni. So what is it? Auto add materials, low quality. So that's alright. So that's a prioritizing of low quality and high quality if you want to make something. So there's level 3. No idea what she said. Looks like I was able to finish the items. But what exactly did I make anyway? Give me the recipe, so I guess I should ask it. Was able to make the items in that recipe book already? Very impressive. Kinda weird to ask after I made them, but what did I make? Well, items I'm sure will come in handy during your adventures. All kinds of different medicines to keep you safe and bombs to take out enemies. Is that where that strange explosion came from when you saved us? I'll keep you as the bomb. That alone will make your travels much safer. Toss a bunch of bombs around. Not quite that simple, but why don't I give you this? What is it? Called a core crystal. Normally, if you use medicine or bombs, they disappear, right? Yeah. Isn't that just common sense? We'll try to put one of those items you made inside the core crystal. I attach the crystal to your weapon. When you use it, you'll unleash the power of the crystal. Well, what happens when you do that? You'll trigger the item's effect, and you can do it again and again without consuming the item. Sounds like some kind of impossible magic. Perhaps, but I assure you it's quite possible. Such is the power of this ancient artifact. Old alchemy item. Use it. Use it. Sure you want me to have it? It's fine. It's actually one of the more common ancient artifacts. This one's an extra I had lying around. I'll put it to good use. Tutorial core items. Insert an item into the core crystal in order to turn it into a core item. This item will consume core charges and will not be used up itself. However, if you run out of core charges, you won't be able to use it, so timing is key. You can attach an item through the equipment menu. Or items you can attach depends on the weapon type, so pay attention to that. So you can't attach an item if its level is higher than the character's dexterity. Think carefully about which item you would like to give to which ally. Also remember that healing items can be used from the basket. If you use an item from the basket, this will still use a core charge, so pay attention to that. Converting items. Run out of core charges, you can't use that item anymore, but convert will let you restore your charges. Converted items will be disabled, but in exchange it will refill your core charges. The higher the item level, the faster it will be converted. The item you disable will be usable again once you return to your home base. Also convert directly through the basket menu. If you're on low on core charges, use convert before jumping back into battle. And that's it for this, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. Subscribe for more Let's Tries, and I have some Let's Tries as well, but no JRPGs at this moment in time during this recording. But I shall hopefully see you in the next one. Peace.